This year we have introduced an Aerospace Field Course, which is a great opportunity for students to come to this beautiful part of Wales to undertake part of an experience where they get to build, test and fly.
What I liked most about the fixed wing activity was that we had to assemble the entire thing from scratch, given zero instructions. So we had to use the theory that we learned during university and put that into practice.
It's practical, and I think it's the most practical thing we have done, actually going out on the airfield.
The benefits of being in an active airspace is the fact that you can see the behind of the scenes of what happens.
I was very excited. It was the moment of truth. It was time to see if the aircraft we spent all day building was going to fly well, and it felt great when it finally took off and did everything as it should have done.
So I was very nervous when the pilot was taxiing out the aircraft, but I was also confident that my team and I were able to do a good job, because in engineering it's a very collaborative field, so you have to come together and figure things out together, because that's how you essentially solve problems.
It was really exciting because I don't think anyone ever goes out just on the runways like that. You see them far away, but actually being there and seeing how big the space is.
Wondering whether the parachute was going to open was always the best bit.
It was really fun because loads of parachutes didn't actually deploy, and it was quite disappointing but funny at the same time.
So they get to play around with the payload, prepare it, and then assemble the rocket and then launch it.
The best thing about the rocket activity was definitely the launch. The most useful thing is probably going from building things on your own to building things in a team. It's a very different dynamic that you have to learn to work with people and trust them, as opposed to just working by yourself.
My favourite part of the drone activity this week was the fact we got to assemble the drones and then we got to take them out and fly them by ourselves. During this activity we learned a lot about how to operate a drone safely, as well as pre-flight checks to make sure the drone isn't going to fall apart, and checking battery safety.
So I've definitely learned teamwork and how to work with people, because we were divided into groups, and also problem solving, because we did have some problems on the way but we managed to solve them quickly.
You really understand the term of teamwork makes the dream work, because there were different skills that everyone contributed, so I really liked that.